Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today, I'm coming to you to talk about something that I want to close out my back to school series with, and that is etiquette isn't meant to stay in the classroom. Etiquette is meant to be a light for the real world. Did you realize that? So, with that being said, I'm going to share with you 5 really quick and easy tips that everybody can do and that I think makes a difference in any human being that we come in contact with. Are you ready? Well, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Carol Ray. I'm the founder director of the Elite School of Etiquette here in Atlanta, and I have plenty to share tonight. Not only am I going to share these 5 etiquette tips, but I'm going to share some of the products that we now have at the Elite School of Etiquette. And we would love your support. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share those 5 etiquette tips right now because I can't wait to share all the other stuff that I have. So, etiquette tip number 1 is to make sure that you smile first. I mean, who wants to be around someone who's boring, who is mean, who's not considerate or thoughtful, somebody who doesn't have any sort of personality? So we want to make sure that we smile first. Can we do that? Of course we can. Okay. Etiquette tip number 2, stand tall. You know you only get 7 seconds to make a first impression. So why not stand tall? Act like you have some confidence. Act like you care about yourself and make a positive first impression. Okay? Number 3, make sure you listen more. We don't have 2 ears for nothing. We have 2 ears so that we can be better listeners. All right? Everyone should feel as though they're important. And in order to make someone feel that way, you need to listen. I know we all have these different platforms. I have this one here. Other people have their own platforms where they want to be heard. Well, sometimes other people want to be heard right along with you. So it's good to have back and forth type of conversation. We take in comments, we give comments or responses, whatever that might be. Okay. And right along with that, we want to be mindful of our words. So if we're going to listen more to hear what other people have to say so that we can respond appropriately, we want to make sure that we're using words that are kind and that are concise with clarity. Okay, so it's okay to tell someone no, no, I'm not going to be able to help out this time, but maybe next time. Or no, I'm not going to be able to give a donation at this time because my funds are designated for something else at this time. But thank you for asking, maybe the next time. All right. And number 5, show gratitude. We take that for granted. Being here every day is such a gift, right? So if someone says something kind or does something nice, a nice gesture, just remember to say thank you. Those are simple words. Now, I don't know if you all are actually aware of this or not, but I'm also an educator. I'm a teacher and I teach young people. And one of the things that I've noticed, and that is I could be passing out papers. Here's your work. Some people will say, well, they don't necessarily owe you a thank you. I mean, they're there to get their education. They're there to do what they need to do. Well, you're right. They are. However, there is a situation where a student may not necessarily have all of their school supply. They may not have pencils. They may not have erasers, glue, whatever it is for them to use on a daily basis at school. So as a teacher, what do we always do? We go out of our way to make sure that our students have what they need so that they don't feel left out and that they can also be successful, right? Okay. However, if I spent my money on some supplies that your mother was not able to get or she forgot or whatever, and I give those supplies to you, you don't think that the child should say thank you? I think so. Yes. Well, I'm finding that a lot of students don't. And it goes beyond just the supplies. It's everything that they do. You give them something, they just take it and walk off. So what do? I give them something, and if they don't say thank you within the first 5 seconds, I walk behind them, tap, I take it away. And then they're looking at me like, why did you do that? And then I'll present it back to them. And I said, well, it would be nice if you would say thank you because I didn't have to give that to you. And then they're like, oh, thank you. Right? So even though they're learning that within the classroom, that same skill will transfer outside of the classroom. So if someone is holding the door for your daughter and she walks through and she doesn't say thank you, well, that kind of makes the person who was holding the door feel some kind of way. It really does. So we want you to use etiquette to lighten the real world, lighten up the world. We need it. We need people who are kinder. We need people who are considerate, who are thoughtful of others outside of themselves. So if we can remember those 5 etiquette tips, I know we'll have a great day. We'll can brighten up someone else's day, and we can help to make our world a better place. How about that? Okay. So again, etiquette is not meant to just be inside of a classroom. It's meant to be a light for the real world. Okay? So again, I'm going to repeat those 5 etiquette tips. Hopefully you'll remember them and share them with your children. That is, smile first, stand tall, listen more and listen well, mind your words, and last, show gratitude. All right. And with that being said, I want to show gratitude today to our sponsors. Yes, the Elite School of Etiquette has a sponsor. And if you didn't already know, I teach the etiquette of taking tea properly. I'm sure you probably have already noticed that. Yes, I am sitting pretty with Carol. I help others to show up beautifully in the world, okay? Teaching you that your manners are your beauty, ladies. So today I'm sharing with you all tea from Tea Bloom. They have some really, really cute canisters. They have gift boxes with small tins of loose leaf tea. I don't have any of those yet, but let me tell you, what I have already is delicious. Okay, so here I have the white pomegranate. I have the Cape Orange Quince. I have the white ginger pear. And I also have the wild berry melange. Yes. And so far, I've tried the wild berry melange and I've tried the white pomegranate. And they smell like fruit punch. That's all I can tell you. Let me smell this pomegranate and tell you what I think it smells like. So I'm going to be making tea that has a strong smell right there. It's strong, but it's delicious. I think it has blueberries and organic hibiscus. That's always delicious. Apple, organic apples, licorice root, organic blackberries. Yeah. See, this is like a deep flavor. Okay. So right along with my teas that I have, when I come on and I drink my cup of tea, I'm going to share all the details about this tea from Tea Bloom. And if you are a tea lover, I know you will love their tea canisters. You'll love their teapots. You'll love their cute little tea accessories. Everything about them is just super cute. So you have to check them out. And then right along with drinking your tea, what do you need? You need a mug from the Elite School of Etiquette to sit and watch my videos and sip on your tea. So you can get this mug, which is a 15-ounce mug with the black trim, or you can order it in the pink trim. But this is our 11-ounce mug that you can drink your tea from. How cute are they? Both sides has the Elite School of Etiquette representing us well, where we set the standard. And then if you like to sip on tea or water and you still want to have something that's really classy and cute and sharp, we have our tumbler. And then I could not tell you about this. While you have all your tea, while you're sipping on your tea, listening to the videos, you can have your candle flickering in the background. And it's not just any kind of candle. It's a delicious smelling candle. And it looks like it's preparing us for the holidays because it has cinnamon and smells like it has vanilla vanilla and cinnamon. What a great combination. One thing I could tell you about this, I did light this candle up the other day. And then when I blew it out, the smell, the scent was still lingering in my room. A day later, my room was smelling like the candle. When I tell you that the scent is really, really strong, but refreshing, it's not overbearing. It's not one that, makes your eyes water or you feel dried out or anything. Perfect little candle, great gift, great item to have up on your shelf, to represent and to show like, hey, you love caring or showing your support to the Elite School of Etiquette. And just so you know that you're doing something great, 10% of all purchases made at the Elite School of Etiquette at our shop, for our t-shirts, for our mugs, you name it, whatever products that are available, 10% of the proceeds will be going to our nonprofit. Our nonprofit will be providing scholarships for underrepresented and underserved youth. They'll be having to write letters, get letters of recommendations so that they can participate in our etiquette programs here at the Elite School of Etiquette. So we are working hard not only to share with the public etiquette tips so that we can let our light shine in this world that we're living in now, but also to reach back to the young people that are behind us who are going to be our future leaders. They're going to be our doctors. I mean, we're looking for some people to have some sort of bedside mannerism. We're looking for people who can help other people who are in distress. We're looking for people who can show compassion or empathy. So how do they learn? Parents are super busy trying to provide. So it is our job to be of a support to our community. So again, I want to say thank you all so much for joining me today. We will be starting up on a new series in October. Please make sure that you join us. Until next time, you all remember this: great manners and dining skills will take you places that your friends and your family can't. And ladies, remember, your manners are your beauty. All right, you all take care, and I'll see you all next time.